Okay, so I picked up some goodies not too long ago. We got one fender, two fender, and a replacement bumper. Now I also got new transmission. So what we're about to do, so it's a YS1, and if you know anything about these transmissions, there are two that share the code YS1. There's a GSR transmission, and then there's the, what is it? LS transmission. So we're gonna see which one's which right here by rotating. Just hope and pray I got the GSR. So we're gonna mark it. We're gonna mark it here as well. We're going to, I think this should just pull right out, maybe. Or I'm not sure if I have to pull it out from the inside. I was gonna try and mark it, so we'll just do it like this. So that's gonna line up with that, and that's gonna line up, so that's our mark. We'll line it up here. So it should take 6 rotations. So let's see. 1. Oh wait, actually, it has to be in 3rd gear, so. Let's see. See if I can get this marker in there and pull it up. Let me see. So I can just pull that now. Do I have anything in the car? Maybe a pencil. Pencil. Let's get that in here. And 3rd gear. Okay. Okay, so 1. Oh well, I have to start over now, huh? Let me see. Well, our mark just went away. It should be right. Let's see, we're gonna get that there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we got an LS transmission. Okay, so this is the transmission. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to open it and clean everything out in there and see if there's anything that isn't very appealing. So I'm going to drain it. Okay, so I think I have it drained, so we're going to start taking off bolts. So this one's got to come off. I think this one has to come off, and then these two have to come off, and of course the housing around it. So then let's get it.
I've been with intellect, but the flow is like incest with degenerates. Fucking stupid and fine of interest as I interject. I moonwalk in my boots, footsteps when I'm on set. Smooth predator boarding the mothership for conquest, cause I'm next. I'm sorry if I'm too witty, ain't a screw loose, so try to fix something to do with me as I cruise the beat with fluency of what's true to be. And truthfully, I miss the way that it used to be. You say you gifted, had to prove it, beat. Set a date, step up to the plate and seize opportunity. Let the viewers of the music see me pay hip-hop gratuity as I chew the beat, influencing UMCs with microphone fever. Married to the game with little intention to leave her, as long as she act right and not like a diva. A little less Cardi B and a lot more Aaliyah. We'll see, huh? Sickened by this this renaissance of skeezers. Shit is not for me, bruh. Yeah, I wanna hit through some speakers, playing in some kicks on the sneakers. You dig? I'm going through the days where people test my gangster just for a reaction. If I ain't getting paid.
Okay, so I did get the transmission taken apart, and I looked in there, and there actually was a chunk of metal. So the input shaft bearing race blew up in there and was in the magnet. So I ordered a new bearing, and what I'm about to do now is I'm going to install the conversion kit for transmission. See, I have here the template for it, so then it'll show me where to drill. But right now I'm going to close it back up so I can use it. So let's put it back together. Okay, so the transmission is reassembled, all bolted up. So I have to cut this arm up. So I have to take it out, and there's a 10mm bolt here right under the throwout bearing that will let me slide that out. And then I'm going to clean all this grime out as well because it's just filthy in there. So here's that out. Focus. So now this arm should just slide out. I say should, but let me see if I can get it back. Okay, so we got the arm out. I'm gonna go clean it off and then take it from there. So there's one hole. Okay, so we got holes on both sides drilled, so now I'm probably gonna sand down and paint it, so let's get that going. Fuck. There goes the only fucking black. Okay, back to the transmission. What we need to do is clean this inside. It's extremely filthy, so I'm going to spray some degreaser in here. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. Then I'm going to find this brush. Just agitate everything. Man, that's filthy. Alright. Probably gonna get the pressure washer hooked up, so.
All my life I've been with intellect, but the flow is like incest with degenerates. Fucking stupid if I ain't of interest as I interject. I moonwalk in my boots, footsteps when I'm on set. Smooth predator boarding the mothership for conquest, cause I'm next. I'm sorry if I'm too witty, ain't a screw loose, so try to fix something to do with me as I cruise the beat with fluency of what's true to be. And truthfully, I miss the way that it used to be. You say you gifted, had to prove it, beat. Set a date, step up to the plate and seize opportunity. Let the viewers of the music see me pay hip-hop gratuity as I chew the beat, influencing UMCs with microphone fever. Married to the game with little intention to leave her, as long as she act right and not like a diva. A little less Cardi B and a lot more Aaliyah. We'll see, huh? Sickened by this renaissance of skeezers. Shit is not for me, bruh. Yeah, I wanna hit through some speakers, playing in some kicks on the sneakers. You dig? I'm going through the days where people test my gangsta just for reaction.
Okay, so I got my clutch. This is Action Clutch's Stage 2 and a lightweight flywheel. So, got this. The packing slip. Got a little pamphlet. They actually get a lanyard, which is pretty cool. And then just some decals. So, let's see what we have here. So this is the throwout bearing. Set that aside. I'll try and get this over. Okay, so we got it open. Here it is here. So I have to see if these splines are actually going to line up with the transmission, because hopefully I got the right one. I'm 99% sure I did. But let's get the transmission. Okay, so here it is here. So we're gonna try and put the clutch on to the spline. Hopefully we get the right one. Okay, so we did actually get the right clutch. That is my new flywheel here. It's a Chromalloy action clutch lightweight flywheel, and this is a stage 2 clutch. So that's good. Now I did pressure wash this, so I'm gonna open it up, make sure I didn't get any water in there, and if I did, drain it out. Okay, so it is Wednesday, October 18th. I parked the car yesterday. It's in a state where it's no longer safe to be driven without a good amount of damage. The transmission, I'm honestly not too sure. It could be the clutch, it could be the transmission itself. The transmission goes in quite okay without any load. Fifth and reverse have been the ones that were really messed up. But the car does not want to go back into gear while the car is rolling, like into a first gear. Unless they're, like, once it gets in the first, then it'll shift good and go back to any other gear, but it will not, once it comes to a stop, or it is back in neutral and no gas, it will no longer go back into gear. So, hopefully we can get this swap knocked out pretty soon, because I am out of a car at the moment. So 232,926 miles, and that's when it decides to go out. So I say that was a pretty good transmission, not too shabby. Or clutch, it may not even be the transmission, it may just be the clutch. So 232,000 miles on the clutch. Probably was about time to get changed, but might as well swap the transmission as well. So okay, so it's been a couple days. There's the tag. Here's the transmission. I have everything out of the case. It was actually super easy. I was stressing about the main shaft actually, because I did actually mess with the main shaft a little bit, but I figured out how to get it back together. So this bearing is good. This was the bad bearing. This bad. So I went to Honda, ordered some parts. See, I have the new one here, and then I also have the seals. So when you're swapping your transmission, you have to keep, for this transmission, you have to keep the intermediate shaft seal. And so I opted for just go ahead and getting another one, since those seals are actually leaky. So since I went ahead and got the intermediate shaft seal, I went ahead and got the driver axle seal, the main shaft seal right here, since I'm already taking that bearing out, and the new shift boot seal, because I actually did mess up that seal. As you can see here, it's actually just terrible. So all right, I'm gonna get this new bearing and getting it all together, and hopefully it all goes back together good. Alright, welcome back into the cabin of the car. Recently got the tranny swapped. We got 200 more miles until the clutch is broken in. New shift knob. It actually works now.